Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Well.
He was in a storm. He's like, "Mom, your freaking car, Ma!" And he had the trunk open, the canoe in the car.
Oh,
So
wow.
I was like, "Oh, I don't know what to tell you, son. I can't fix it while you're on the road. Like, I don't know what. Pull over till it stops raining."
Yeah.
So
It only lasts for a couple minutes, huh? The rain.
yeah.
I got a new one there, so hopefully, I'll take a look and check and see.
Okay.
But if it is, I'll just pop a new one on and I'll be all set.
And this one has a warranty on it, or?
It does.
It does. Okay.
Yep.
Well, he's been using it for his canoe, so I don't know what it is inside.
Besides that, though, it's been running okay.
Yeah.
The what?
The check engine sensor came back on, but it hasn't changed the way that it's been running or anything.
Okay.
So I know that you had said the last time that, because you've reset it a couple times, and you said it may have to be something else or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'll take a look and see
But
for
I
you.
mean, it's running has been fine. Like, I've used it to run a bunch of errand slows and haul stuff, and
Nice, and no more lifter sounds.
not at all.
When your lifters started ticking, how long did that go on before you got your engine replaced? Quite a while. Yeah,
because the other mechanic that had came out told me that it was something that I could wait on for a while, and then they could just change one, and then he wasn't right.
Yeah, that's a bad mechanic. My wife has, so she has the Jeep Grand Cherokee, which is the 3.6. It's the 6-cylinder, and those also have lifter and rocker issues. And hers started a couple weeks ago. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, "Oh, within 2 weeks or less, I took her top engine apart and I replaced it. And there was one that was really loose, and then there were two that were starting. So I replaced them all, and it's quiet as a mouse.
See?
Yeah.
I and the thing is when I had somebody look at it, they changed everything underneath because the oil pump had went out. So that kind of started everything, and then the lifter part, he was like, "Oh, you got a while." No, there wasn't a while. Literally, it blew. Because
it damages your camshaft and all that ticking sound you hear is just like metal on metal, basically, and so
the only other thing we did was replace the headlight bulbs, because he was like, "I can't see." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, they're getting a little cloudy.
Yeah, but the bulbs inside, it had been quite a while since I had replaced the bulbs, and then I looked it up, and it said that they start going dim after a while, and then like I couldn't see the road without having the brights on. I took it to work one day so he could take my car, and yeah, it was like coming home. They're not like $30 either. The ones for this one is like $250. So I'm like, we're gonna pay that, and then I'm gonna be back in the same boat. Now I'm just gonna have water all inside everything.
Maybe see if you could find someone parting one of these out, and then
on eBay.
And there's even a lot of yards around here where people, or if you look on Facebook Marketplace, you'll see them advertising they part these out, and maybe someone has one that looks clear, but.
Yeah, I found the piece for the side, the fender, in the same color and everything, but it's still like, it's only like $200 or $300 for the part, but the shipping is another $300-400.
Really?
It's like ridiculous.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I was like, well, right now that is not my problem. This isn't my primary car. I'm like, okay, it's fine.
No,
but
that's way too much.
The wipers though, gotta fix that, and that's why I didn't let him take it for the longest, because I said if it rains, I have no wipers.
Yeah.
So when they went out, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I thought it was a good brand, but I guess it just happens, We just get. But that's the good thing about warranty. So.
Okay. Well, you just let me know if you need something.
All right. Shouldn't take me too long.
So, all right. Just let me know.
All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Let's see what happens. Let's plug it in and see if it works. Okay. Look at that. It's working. This window motor only lasted about 2 months. Just like that. Gotta pop this main bolt off here. And then, oh, we got 2 Torx actually. Okay, just put that back on like that. So now we gotta make sure that it does its thing properly. So now we got it in place. I just had to readjust it because I'm dumb and I didn't pay attention the first time, but now we're gonna test it. Look at that. Now this goes back on. Now this. And now right here. See that? That's the mark right there. And that's the mark right there. Well, they work now. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it was just a bad part, so It does happen occasionally.
These just suck. I've replaced them I don't know how many times.
Let me just see real quick. I'll roll this window up. Yeah, those, I've had to replace those a bunch on cars. These, like the vans and let me see that. I just got to shut the window. Oh, I was gonna check that code for you.
Oh, it came off. Or it broke.
Looks like it. Huh. I guess we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna grab my code reader real quick. Yeah, it definitely smells like it got wet in here.
Cause he got stuck in that storm with the hatch open, or yeah, he had it tied down, but it was still pouring. He sent me a picture. He couldn't even see the road.
Yeah.
So and then the back was tied down, but it was still open because his canoe is, I don't even know. It's freaking huge. It's like 10 feet or something. I didn't realize what I was buying whenever I was like, oh, he wanted a canoe, and I went online and found this guy reselling this like $1,500 canoe, and I got it for $600.
Oh, wow.
With everything, still with like brand new, still had the stickers on it and everything. And then he goes to pick it up, and he's like, Mom. I was like, I don't know. It's like 1 foot shy of needing a permit for the water.
Oh, wow. Holy cow.
Yeah. I was like, oh, well.
You got your money's worth, though.
Have fun.
Something about the coolant thermostat below regulating temperature.
Oh, that's a new one.
I took a picture for you. I usually see this from like people mixing different kinds of coolants, and that's really bad right there.
Okay, so what do I have to do to fix that?
So probably you're gonna need like a really good flush. Yeah, they sell this stuff. It's called Thorough Flush. I used it when I used to do stuff like this. Basically, you put it in, you mix it with water, you let the vehicle run for like 10 minutes, and then you drain it out. And it's supposed to like basically really help like melt all this crap out. But like why it's like that, that's really just does not make any sense. And your radiator cap was like really loose when I took it off. Like I feel like I didn't have to apply much pressure to take it off, but I don't know, maybe not. But yeah.
I need a new cap.
So, and it could also be this cap too, because if it's not working properly, it's
the air.
Yeah, it's either I'm gonna not release pressure or just constantly release pressure, and then it won't.
And where do you flush it?
And then, so what I would do basically is you would put the stuff in here right through the radiator. I would basically, if I were to do it, I would take this off, clean that out, you know, get that flush in there. Really just like, you know, probably have to do it a number of times. It's Thoro, Thorough Flush. What I would probably suggest too, because it might look like that inside of the engine, so you take off the thermostat, which is like, let me see, thermostat should be right up top if I remember. Yeah, right there. So that's what I would do. And this hose is like kinked. See how like right there it's, that's so strange. So I mean, this is like a direct entry to the engine. So like if I were to do it, I would take this off, take the thermostat out, put that flush in there too, and then just warm the engine up, let it get hot, and then you drain it out. Probably have to do it a couple times with how bad it is.
Okay.
But
Price-wise, if you were to do it, what would we be looking at?
I could let you know. I'd have to kind of sit down and think about, you know, timing. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad, you know, I don't know the exact situation, but they might have just slapped it
A couple
in.
months.
You broke down within 2 hours
Yeah.
of picking it up?
And they had to come get it and tow it. It looked like they had took like one of the tubing.
Uh-huh.
Forget where it was, but it was spraying everywhere.
Oh,
They had to.
yeah.
It looked like he had some of his other workers like finish stuff off once they got the engine in and stuff, and it looked like maybe it had a leak and they taped it instead of replacing it,
Yeah.
and it blew.
You and your sister have had some bad luck, huh?
Yeah.
With people.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, so he was quite pissed. This was Billy's in Dundee. He was quite pissed when he got there and saw where it had exploded from, and there was tape on that part of the hose. So he towed it back and he ordered the part and he fixed it without anything.
Good.
So, and then I didn't have. Oh, and I think after that I think they had to change the water pump or something around that, like at that same time or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why it's been a mess.
Money pit, huh?
Yeah. So.
I mean, they are good cars when they run, you know?
Yeah, and I hadn't had any problems with it until the oil pump went out, and then the oil pump went out, and then the lifter started knocking, and then it's just been working after another since then. So I got a lot of years out of it until that happened.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I feel like it's just going to be so much more to get a new one, but I don't know at what point I'm going to be like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I might not never be like that.
It's okay to.
As long as it keeps a little here, a little there, I'm okay.
Yeah.
If the engine crashes again, then I'm done. Then I think I'm.
Is there a warranty on the engine?
It was 3 months.
Okay.
So, but it sat most of that time anyway. So,
What was the mileage on it?
on the new engine,
Yeah.
the new engine was 64,000 miles. So the old engine was 167.
When they pulled the engine, did they do any of, like, replace any of the rockers or lifters, or did they just put the engine in?
They just, I don't know. I think they just traded them out.
Unfortunately, my camera died when I was with her, but basically we got to a part and she said, "How much do I owe you?" And I said, "Well, you don't owe me anything. I just replaced this wiper motor like 2 months ago, and it was bad. You paid me, it's not your fault. It's either the manufacturer's fault or whatever, So she was pretty shocked that she didn't owe me anything, and she tried to pay me. I said, "You know what? No, you really don't have to pay me." And things like that are what gain you customer for life. And I said, "You know what? Instead of paying me, here's my card. Leave a review on my Google channel, and we're good." But that's why we have warranties and we provide them, so that way people can take advantage of them. I mean, it's not fair to them that they have to pay again after just paying. And she didn't even blink when I told her the price or anything before. She just paid me, so that's how you do things. But anyways, we are headed off to the next job. I just got to stop here real quick, and then I'll show you what we got next.